So today we are starting our hookah day off with some Starbuzz brand Code Blue, which is basically blue raspberry cotton candy. And so with every noontime nostalgia, I usually smoke a whole bowl of hookah while I am playing. And we will be back to the normal mic set. We'll be back to the normal mic setup tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. for the Through the Mill, the D&D game that I run. But for now, the old blue snowball had to come through in the last minute. Blue, it's a streamer's like basically crutch. Yeah, but there we go. Okay. So as always, got to clear out our bowl. I've been watching this YouTube series on Cinema Blend, where a member of Cinema Blend is here. I'm gonna scoot a little back so I can get this down low, so it's not rumbling into the mic. A member of Cinema Blend has never seen the Firefly series before, so they're doing episode, like watch through reacts, and it is fucking fantastic. And makes me want to watch Firefly again. And, it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've rewatched through the season. So, I will probably be doing that. What a wonderful way to spend a quarantine, right? Yeah. I suppose I can get the game at least kind of started so that people know, like, what's happening if they pop in. Tap that in. Firefly. Nope. Chrono Trigger. And then, of course, I'll have to adjust the volume again because Steam always jumps the volume on this. There we go. Yeah, back into the wonderful world of Chrono Trigger. Just living in nostalgia these days. But, honestly, there's not a lot of reason to really want to be in the current time frame. Behold a Steve, indeed. Hi, Sam. How you doing? Now let's get off this noisy trailer. What's up, Jace? Yeah, as you can see, we definitely have a couple new things that I've decided to add to the stream. A different text box. No, I don't. Oop. Get into the load game so I'm not dealing with the... I think it's Faded Hour. Yep. Definitely Faded Hour. So yeah, the new text box, a little bit less intrusive. A little bit more simple there. hanging out. I believe we're doing Frog's Quest, where we have to clear out different sections of the temple up there. Yeah, we're gonna clear out different sections of the temple up there, and then we're going to get busy with working on pretty much everybody's side quests, because I like the side quests. I like the character story stuff. And then after that, we will kill Lavos, and then we'll have to figure out a new game to play. Whatever stream that I kill Lavos on will possibly be short or long, kind of depending on how I do. And then we'll probably play a Breath of Fire game. Wanted to play Final Fantasy VI, but Alpha Riff has just done a playthrough of that. And he is a buddy of the stream, or they are a buddy of the stream. So I'm not going to step on those toes. Plus, I got to watch some Final Fantasy VI through their stream. So that isn't enough. I will eventually play through Final Fantasy VI on this channel. But we've got a lot of classic games to get through. We got Breath of Fires, we got Links to the Pasts and whatnot. You know. Yeah. Foil going. Where are my tones? Yeah. Now that I'm an important affiliate streamer, with 6 whole subscriptions, 6 whole subs. Oof. One of which is Sam's, by the way. Thank you, Sam, for receiving a gifted sub from one of my former coworkers and buddy, Boyko, the Boyks, gifted a bunch of subs to kind of kick the channel off. Gifting subs is a real clever idea. I did it a bunch on Noir Grime on Friday, where I was just like, oh shit. And so I subscribed finally to their channel. And then I gifted a couple subs out as well, and spent some bits. And it's addictive. Spending money on Twitch is addictive. I never understood it until I started doing it. And I'm like, oh, but you can just like give money. And there's something about just giving money. Like, me being a subscriber doesn't matter so much to me. I also know that only amounts to like 50% of what I earn. But if I'm like throwing, or 50% of what I give them is what they get. But if I'm like throwing subs at people, oh, I believe you. You can always, it's only 1 month of subscription. So feel free to re-up that sub, Sam. But you know, I was like, I wasn't super into the spending money on Twitch kind of realm, and then we got into a situation where it was like they had their train going, their hype train was going, and everything, and yeah, it just really blew up. I think I'm going to eventually adjust this chat bot to not just disappear, since I've got that kind of block open for chat. Yeah, Jeff Bezos does thank me for my service, but there's nothing to be done. Ain't nobody gonna unthrone Twitch anytime soon. Yeah. Alright, we are just waiting for the coals to get to where they need to be, which they look about there. Yeah, Mixer was actually a better service, like, mechanically, technically, but... Sweet. That means I get people to talk to. It's not... Unless you stream yourself, it's not really apparent how desperate we are to have someone to talk to on a stream. It makes it a lot easier. Like, if I'm just sitting here, 0 views, nobody's talking, and I'm just sort of pontificating, You know, y'all know me in real life, so you know that I can talk for a while, but it's weird if I don't have any kind of real audience. Oh, how's my health? Everybody clean? Everybody's clean. Okay, this is in 1000. Did this not hold my save properly? Maybe not. Go back to the past. Make sure I'm in the right area. Yeah, it didn't say it didn't. I must not have saved properly or something on this one. So you got to kind of put this together, right? So you know he's missing his tools, and in 600 AD, the carpenter is missing his tools, and he needs them because you can't get there. So you sit down here, and then you find out about this. Kind of realize, go up here, and you're like, fuck, I can't go anywhere. And you're like, well, what's up with this dude here? And you just gotta kind of eat it for a while, because you can't really do anything to him. Nothing seems to hurt him. So you can't get past that way, and you can't get to him, and you're like, what the fuck do I do? What the shit? And then you go to this carpenter, the lazy carpenter, and he's like, yeah, you can borrow my tools, just go talk to my wife. His wife is like, sure, you want his tools? There you go. And so, these last side missions, because Robo's was this way too, where you had like the desert, well, it wasn't Robo's mission, but where you had like the desert area in 680, where you ended up having to go through a dungeon, kill something, and then put a plant in that you'd saved in 12,000 BC in the Zeal Antiquity era, and plant that plant, and then Robo had to tend that field. Yeah, and then you got more trees, and we'll go back and we'll take a look. Before we go, we land and talk to the other guy. But there's a lot of, like, hop around with time and using time to solve problems. Yeah, see, there's Robo in 600 tilling this giant desert area for this person that lived in this house. And, you know, they're doing their job. They're doing their thing. And then in 1000, that whole area is a forest, and there's like a temple that you pick Robo back up from, and he can live that long because he's a robot. So yeah, right. Indeed, Chimera, a real adventure game bullshit stuff. So then we go to the tavern, and we're like, hey, bro, we got some tools. And then you go over to talk to him in his shop, and he's there now. And then you remember to save this time. And for good measure, you lick Magus to make sure that he's looking good. And then you kill skeletons. That's what you do. You just kill motherfucking skeletons. Ooh. You're gonna get whooped on by Frog's counterattack there if you keep picking on him. Oop. To clean up Frog himself. He's the only one who took damage, but man, did they gang up on my poor amphibian boy. Let's deal with these two. Alright, we're gonna have to do some bigger stuff, but that's fine. That's what Chrono is for, one of the best spells in the game. Do everybody's big spells. See if we get through them. Nope, Chrono just cleans it up, and that's why we give Chrono the ring to cut down his magic point usage. Because that Luminaire spell is just too good. It's too good. It quickly deals with the problem. Sometimes you just get a spell that just kills motherfuckers. Okay, I cleared everybody on this floor. So that means I can go back to them. I can be like, hey, I cleared people on the floor. Monsters are gone. You expensive motherfuckers. $2,000 ain't nothing. I'm earning almost that per combat. And then you're smart and you save again. Save often and save always. Not gonna go there yet. See if he did upstairs. Let's see if he did upstairs. Always go the way that doesn't look like the way you're supposed to go. That is the standard RPG mechanic. There are pressing issues, and you, as a person... Oh. No, he doesn't do this one yet. No, I want him to go do the thing. Do I have to go to him again? We'll find out. Got to trigger the action. Think of it programmatically. Like, the way that they must have coded this is that you pay them and then they check in a certain order on, like, what is and is not clear, and then they go and they clear it if they confirm there's no monsters on that level. And so if they only cleared one, but you cleared the monsters out, you got to always check and be like, oh, do they need another instigation of being like, hey, you need to do this. Ooh, Nova armor, huh? What's Nova armor do? Take it. Well, if Nova armor is doing that, they all have vigilant caps. There we go. Preventing status stuff is like clutch. These boys are actually pretty beefy as far as being able to take hit damage. Yeah, that looks like potentially where I'm supposed to go, so now I'm going to go into the basement first. I don't know whether to go in the basement first or whether to go there. They both kind of have a this is where you're supposed to go kind of feel to it. And again, JRPG mechanics, right? Always go where you're not supposed to go. Frog is his boy. Frog's everybody's boy. He's a permanent staple. Frog's a permanent staple on my group. Like, everyone else can rotate. Well, so it ends up always being kind of Frog and Chrono, and then that third spot rotates Robo, Magus, Ayla, Luca, or Marley if I need, you know, like, some real good stuff, magic-specific wise. I like that I've got Frog, like, right there, or Magus, like, right there. The guy that killed him. Yeah, exactly, Chimera. It's like, he's, like, right there. Hell yeah. I love that the Masamune is just two imp guys. It's also nice because it's toward the end of the game, right? You can't really do this until toward the end of the game. So it means that the legendary sword, you rotate it out because they're stronger swords. And then it returns back. There's so much story importance on this sword. And having that ability to then have that sword come back to you as your strongest weapon for Frog. At least I believe it's the strongest weapon for him. Yeah, it's stronger by like by like 25, 26. Sorry, 35, 36. It's basically a fifth again as strong. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What I like, too, about this is that by the end of the game, yeah, there's strategy. You got to make sure to use magic on enemies that need magic, and you got to deal with people that might be healed by a certain type of magic, or might just generally have high defense against it. But like at the end of the day, you know, toward the end of the game, you're just like whomping most of the basic stuff. I don't remember what Onimaru is, but I will find out. What's the math on that? I think I do more damage if I stick with Swallow. And so I'm going to stick with Swallow. Gotta do those calculations. It's like, it's this much more damage, but you can attack this much faster. Yep, exactly. Always Swallow. It's only the kind thing to do. It's only the right thing to do. Whatever someone puts in your mouth, just swallow it. Swallow it. It's a terrible lesson. If you don't want to swallow something, don't. Alright. So we got that. Let's pop to the end of time, see what else is kind of popping off. We did the forest, and we did Frog's thing. I know we've still got Magus's thing. Yeah, let's go to the current time. Let's do that. This game's really kind too, in the way that it's like, all right, you know, you have all these kind of side things you can do. If you just go to the end of time and you talk to your companions, they're gonna let you know sort of like what you need to do to trigger it. See, this is where the desert was over here, and now it's a nice lush forest. And that's the plant that started it all and continues to keep the forest going. But we're not here for that. We are here just have a good old time whooping on some babies. Learned a bunch of dual techs as well. There are obviously people I don't take out as much. 1 damage. Unacceptable. Use my giant head to block out that backlight there. Sorry about the sound on this one. It's a little bit less good because of the snowball. I gotta kind of get up on the snowball. Whooping on some babies. Oh yeah, Marl's super cute. She's got adorable animations. Can't go that way. Can't do it. Yep, Chancellor. Just super shade. Just your father ignored your mother's sick dying last time, and is now working. Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna go see the king. Oh, also, let's put her up front. Never trust the chancellors. Never trust a chancellor. This game teaches you chancellor's bad. Not gonna go up yet. I love that for all these people here, this is all happening inside of a day. Temperamental cook, classic archetype. Okay, now we'll go up before we go talk to the king. Scope out what the fuck's going on. Oop. And that's why you do it. Extra chests. It's locked. Bullshit. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Put on trial again. Garbage. That was a kangaroo court. If you go back on the YouTube, you can see me go through the initial trial, and you can see the fact that nobody was on the side of me getting arrested. It would be. It would be. It would be double jeopardy. Okay, talk to everyone else. Now it's time. Yeah, no, shit gets real between Marl and her father. And there's my doll. Oh, I love it. I love it. Angry. Welcoming. And then the one of her slapping her butt because this is Japan and it's the 90s. I like angry one. I think angry one is best. I'm going to leave it on laughing, though. Can't remember if Red Vest is worth anything or not. Yeah, I should have gotten it. Should have gotten it hours ago in the game. Forgot about that one. Fine. I'll leave. Ah, there we go. Get the spiced jerky. Bribe them with food. Food heals all emotions. Alright, gotta go to poor. They honestly, at this point in the game, they probably should have just cleared these enemies out, right? It's kind of just like wasted time for the player Because they're worth nothing. It does look like a Pokemon, you're right. Let's go listen to this piano again. It's way too intense. There we go. Ain't nothing to me. Can I land right on the castle? I can. Oh, I didn't even need to go through the forest. Brought your jerky, Dad. Will you love me? Will you love me because I brought you fucking jerky? It's a weird lesson. Never trust the Chancellor. All right. We are looking up what to do here. See you, Jace. Okay. Yeah, that Chancellor hates Chrono. Well, he tried to have him put to death. Actually, I think he might be in the bar here. Where does it say he is? Where is Toma? Oh, I bet I know where he is. I bet I know where he is. Yeah, like, it's fucking somewhere. Oh, do I have to go to his grave first, Mr. Jones? Yep, whole forest deforested for one grave. Yeah, exactly, and that's why. Because I know this is where he's from. There's Robo doing his thing. Let's go to the walkthrough. Okay, you automatically pour Toma's pop on it. Then the ghost of Toma will appear, and he'll tell you to head to the Giant's Claw on an island to the northwest where Ramble Shell is located. I might have already gotten his pop. Let's see if I already got his pop. I don't still have it if I have it. But I might just simply have to head there. So he was supposed to be in the cafe. And he already left. Take a look. Where is Toma? Chrono Trigger. I don't know if it matters who's initializing. I might have already run into this. Hold on. Might have already run into this. That's the Sun Shrine. I'm gonna do some mowing the lawn here to see if I'm missing anything. Don't think I am, though. So we're just going to go to different inns. Because currently he hangs out in taverns a lot. He ain't in here. He ain't in here. In here. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. What am I doing? In completely the wrong time. Thank you, Mr. Jones. I was looking around entirely in the wrong time. Sunstone? Sunshine. Maybe it's here? No, I think this was the bonus dungeon. No, yeah, those super raids and those like things that other Twitch streamers do for like bigger, more important Twitch streamers. Oh yeah. That was Ozzy's old entrance. Okay, bar hopping time. Wasn't in there. There's also a known glitch, and I might have triggered it accidentally. Where if you see his note before you get to this portion, he's already gone, and you don't get to interact with this. it's not this. Maybe it's not that. Well, now I'm into this. Maybe it was that other area. Maybe that's the area I'm supposed to go to, that little island. But I'm in this now. It's fine. Eh. Oof. This may have been a mistake how I went about this combat, but we'll find out. We'll see if I die. Chrono's definitely going down. Frog Stomp Silver Chair, indeed. Indeed, Mr. Jones. Okay, everybody's fully healed up. Oh, Ozzy, you're so pathetic. Where'd he go? Make sure that that was it for the Aussie thing. Yep, nope, that's it for the Aussie thing. That is 100% it for the Aussie thing. He does not have a cool set of items. I mean, I guess you get the speed ring and the cap, the clarity cap, which is nice, but useless by comparison to my other stuff. Also, I did confirm that that little island fort thing is exactly where I should go. So, this right here is where I should go. And I kind of accidentally fucked around in here earlier. So it's nice to finally have this all handled out. Just messing around with some text. Knock him around with some big spells. That's what you do. Oh, I forgot to... Thank you, Sam. This is helping me play through here. Yeah, Chrono. Always Chrono. None of these status things will affect me because of my equipment. I can't take any sort of status effect. Good, good. We will be we'll be doing this. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one. This one and the next episode are gonna be big ones. I hate it. Use the shelter. Get everybody's magic points back. Definitely save. Playing it real fast and loose with the saves here. Yeah, he a big boy. We'll see how we do. All right, I can do about 3,600 a round. Motherfucker's got almost 15,000 health at least. We're gonna wait on theirs. Right? He's only pulling so much, though. So even... Yeah, like, this is just about patience. Yeah, right? That golden stud on Chrono, that luminary, this is... It's so good. Just whip that like crazy at people. It's the cheat code spell of the thing. Has everybody's hit points? It's fine. Yeah, 40 TP, but I think they're all done on their things. Hey, thanks for the cheer. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. And yeah, thanks for the cheer, Sam. I also now I have fun little notifications and shit that I didn't used to have. But yeah, the TP absolutely transfers. Literally, all I have to do is go back to the castle. Oh, nice. I like that it automatically bounces me there because it's like, eh. We can go back to the present. Let's see if our king will forgive us now. The fuck? Fuck this king if he sold that show. Can't trust the Chancellor, can't trust... I bet the Chancellor sold the show. I bet that's what's fucking happened. Nope. Still locked. I'm gonna see my dad. The fuck? Oof. Of course the Chancellor. He frames everybody. Fuck Chancellors. There we go. Rat bit my toe. Oh, I should just be hitting these people. Was I convincing? We're like right at the trial. No, Pink Naga are pretty chill. Oh, Robo, you adorable robot man. Oh, your home computer. Although I call foul for you utilizing Linux, but other than that, I'm happy for you, Mr. Jones. Yeah. Busting through. Well, get a new Windows key. Nah, Ubuntu is a perfectly fine OS. I just hate Linux because it requires so much maintenance. He was a fiend the whole time. Not gonna work. Shouldn't work. Oh, she might not have anti-confuse on her. That's on me. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There we go. Do a quick 6,000 damage to you with my endless amount of luminaires. Fine. Right. This is a pretty straightforward battle, as they all become toward the end here. Yeah, this crowd being like, yeah, we're just gonna watch this happen. The people up top. Yeah, yes again. There was a time when I truly thought you were lost to me, but when I think about it now, I realize that it was I who abandoned you. But I'm here now. We'll talk about everything from now on. I'll do this like Alpha Rift does his. I'll ask for your advice and tell you about Chrono and
ask you about Mother and...
Ah, your mother, Eliza. I'm ashamed to admit it, but it's taken me till now to understand what she meant with those final words. Someday, when Nadia is older, she'll bring someone she loves to meet you. Welcome the two of them with open arms. She said that would make it a day you would remember forever. I have failed you.
You heard her last words?
Of course, you were so young you probably don't remember. You kept saying, Daddy, I love lots of people, lots and lots. I reassured your mother, seeing you so happy, she left us with a smile on your face, on her face. The real, used to call you did? Aww. Hell yeah, Mel Choir. Still locked. And then we are going to fly to Male Choirs. And we're going to pick up our armor. No? Where's our armor? Where did I get that armor from? I want my armor. Is it in Lucas? Nope. Where is he? Where did I get my armor? Ah. That's on me. That's why walkthroughs exist, folks, to wrap things up nice and timely for Twitch. He is... Fuck it. 1 prismatic dress. What's up, Prophet? Now we're just wrapping up. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, again. Sometimes you gotta play healer. Although, in my newest campaign, nobody's a cleric. We have a bard and an artificer and a fighter. And that is it. It's a 3-person group. But, it is now almost 2:15, and we have been playing for a couple hours, which means it is wrap-up time. You know what? I'm gonna save twice, just to make sure that it's fully saved. It is wrap-up time. I doubt we'll finish it by Thursday. We've still got a few missions. I know we've got to go to 2300 AD. I know we've got to, yeah, so we've got that. We did Aussie. We got the Rainbow Shell. It took us a little bit to do this, and we did the Ghost of Cyrus. So we've got the Sunstone and the 2300 AD, and I think there's one for Luca. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Maybe we're good. Yeah, no, it's there. So I don't know if we'll be able to finish by Thursday, but maybe. Nap time indeed, Mr. Jones. Nap time indeed. But we will be back tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Western Pacific time. That's Through the Mill. That's the ongoing campaign. We are at the climax of the first big, beefy, major chapter for them to save their hometown of Water's Wealth. And we just saw the studious sorceress Patience Pratt kicked out of the university she'd grown up in. We've seen they sat and did their war council, and there's all these different allies that are going up against a bunch of different potential monsters and problems. And yeah, so that'll be interesting. That's tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. West Coast time. And then next Noontime Nostalgia, of course, Thursday, noon. Feel free to follow on social media if you don't already, at Dying of Exposure on Twitter and Facebook, dying_of_exposure here on Instagram. Also, Dying of Exposure on Tumblr, too, if you're a big Tumblr fan. And then make sure to follow and subscribe here, because, yeah, feel free to hang out and chat. Or don't. That's also fine. You don't have to subscribe. Yeah. I am not familiar with them, Prophet. But for now, I'm going to end the stream, but I will still be in the chat for a little bit. I'm going to go look her up. You know what? No. We're going to do something a little different here. We're going to do something a little different. I'm going to close out of the game. And we're going to just chit-chat for a little bit. Just a little hangout time. Yeah. I will go check that out. I'll bring that up on a tab, Prophet. Since you all have been with me for a lot of this, I had a poll and it gave me some ideas, certainly. But what Super Nintendo or PlayStation 1 era RPG do you think I should play next? What Anyone have any suggestions or thoughts on that? Because I'm gonna be playing something. Breath of Fire 2 from Mr. Jones. Breath of Fire 2 is a great game, and definitely one that I wouldn't mind playing. I believe Paper Mario is past my channel's mission statement. Let me double check when it came out. No, not Origami King. Original Paper Mario. Maybe I might be able to get away with this. It's technically 2001 for the U.S. Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG, absolutely a worthwhile game to play. That would definitely be something super cool. It might be. I don't know if there's a connection back to that. The first Paper Mario was in 2000 in Japan, but later that following winter in North America. And it's definitely like spiritually, it's at least that, because the first Paper Mario especially feels like feels very much like Super Mario RPG in a lot of ways. So Super Mario RPG, Breath of Fire, Super Mario RPG wouldn't be bad, like you said, especially because I'm probably wrapping this up here in the next session. If I only have 2 more things to do, it's probably going to be then fight Lavos, and then Super Mario RPG is also one I haven't played that for almost 20 years. Whenever it came out, roughly within about a year of it coming out, was the last time I played Super Mario RPG. So it's been a long time. Was there a Katamari on PS1? Was there, Sam, a Katamari on PS1? I thought it was a PS2. Yeah, no, I think it was just PS2 for Katamari. PS1, you're talking Final Fantasies 7, 8, and 9, and Final Fantasy Tactics. You're talking the original Metal Gear game. You're talking the original Persona games. You're talking Legacy of Kain. You're talking Medieval. You're talking Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. That kind of era of gaming, super deep, early 90s or mid 90s gaming. The PS1 was, in my opinion, is the second best Japanese RPG machine. All those tactic games. You missed out. There were definitely some good games in the console era. In the 90s especially. The Super Nintendo basically sort of like ushered in, and then the PS1 kind of picked it up from there. My parents didn't really care about video games as long as I got straight A's, which was good. I couldn't play D&D when I was really young. Once I was a teenager, it was kind of out the window for them to do anything about it. But I wasn't able to play D&D when I was young because of Satanic Panic in the early 90s. I was barely allowed to play Magic the Gathering because my dad convinced my mom that there wasn't any role-playing to that, really. It was just a card. It was like a board game, but with cards. It was a strategy game. It wasn't like I was pretending to be a character, so she was fine with that. But I wasn't allowed to play Dungeons & Dragons, and therefore didn't until after college. Yep. All parents have a little different take on things, but in the end, I was born into a household with an Atari. So my parents played the Atari, the Nintendo, and a bit of the Super Nintendo pretty regularly, and then my father came back around to the PS2 once he retired. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Genesis. I never actually owned a Genesis. I played that. I played the Phantasy Stars, and I played Shining Force. Yeah, I didn't own any of the Sega systems ever, which means I missed out on a couple like quality games that I've since been able to get at. But yeah, the Genesis profit was dope. So, yeah, Shining Force is a dope series. It's just nobody knows what the fuck it is because it was a Sega series and a JRPG to boot. But Shining Force is a dope series. Ease is also a really good series. Yeah, see, I didn't play much on the PC. I played the first Doom, Baldur's Gate, and Diablo, and X-Wing, or like, and Wing Commander, and then some really older games like your Duke Nukems and your Maniac Mansion type games, those sorts of games. But like I didn't play a lot on PC because you only had so much time as a kid, right? Like you had school, and then you were only allowed to play so many video games, and so you had to kind of pick your things. Yeah, yeah. Um, but yeah, okay. So Super Mario RPG or Breath of Fire 2. Yeah, we're just gonna take a tertiary glance here and see how long it takes. How long to play through Super Mario RPG? 20 hours or so. So that would be what? A little over a month, maybe. Maybe month and a half. I play about 4 hours a week, and so five to 6 weeks, somewhere in that realm. So not dissimilar to Chrono Trigger once I got going with this twice a week thing. So yeah, I could get into some Super Mario RPG. I'll get into that. Um, Definitely. Okay, so yeah, I think in honor of Paper Mario, I'll do that, and then maybe after that, I'll do Breath of Fire too, because I've been wanting to do Breath of. There's a part of me that wants to just jump into Breath of Fire 3 though. How long does Breath of Fire 3 take to finish though? Those PlayStation games. They take a little bit longer. Main story, main and extras. Ooh, main and extras. Um, Main and extras. Fucking 45 hours. Um, Completionists. I mean, only a few of them responded to the thing, but 95 hours. So that will be a different thing when I start doing more noontime nostalgias, which I'm going to start doing more of during the week. Also, you all are invited. I haven't picked my timing yet for it exactly, but you all are invited to join or keep an eye out on social media for me to mention. I'm going to be doing a game with friends, just Jackbox games, Quiplash type stuff. I'm going to be streaming that hopefully this Friday or Saturday, and letting that lead into the Noir Grimes stream, which happens at 7 p.m. So this would probably be something like 5 to 7. Like a little bit of Jackbox games, 7 to however late they usually go, like 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'll be hanging out watching, as I usually do Friday nights, watching Noir Grimes stream. So yeah. So for those here, that's my plan, and it'll be pretty open because I've got a fairly small thing, so I don't need to worry about too many people. And so I'll just be streaming the game, and people will be able to jump into the room and play some Jackbox with me. All right. I will see you all later. I think it's about that time. It's almost 2:30, so I'm going to hop out. Thanks, Prophet, for showing up at the tail end. Mr. Jones, you've been with me. Sam, and then, of course, shout out to Chimera. Chimera was doing some early viewing before they had to go. And so I will see you all tomorrow night for those that watch Through the Mill. Yeah, no, that's 100% fine. I stream during the workday. People are doing things. No one faults people for not being able to take noon to 2 and ignore their jobs to watch or listen to me. You all have a good day, and also for those for Through the Mill, see you 7:30 p.m. tomorrow night. If not, next noontime nostalgia is Thursday. Bye.